Hello, ladies and gents, and welcome to another episode of Cycling Insider. In this episode, let's talk about a superbike from Scott, and it's gonna be the 2022 Scott Addict RC Pro. But before we start, if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe and hit that little like button because it's gonna help in growing the channel. And of course, if you are already a subscriber, then definitely thank you, my friends. So, as I was saying, 2022 Scott Addict RC Pro bike. First, let's answer the question, who is this bike for? So you see, this is a pure climbing lightweight machine from Scott. Scott Addict platform is all about lightweight machines and stiff machines. But also keep in mind that the newest iteration has a bit of aerodynamically optimized frame and the fork, which is a kind of standard today in bike industry. Also, we gotta talk about the retail price of this bike. It's $8,700 US, so definitely, eye-watering, spicy price. But as I said, this is a super bike from Scott. And we'll definitely see when we dive into the specifications of this bike, what do you really get for your hard-earned money. One more thing to mention is the paint scheme of this bike. There's only one paint scheme to choose from, which is a bit disappointing because this is a very expensive bike, so I hope Scott can offer at least another paint scheme option in the future. I mean, this one, as it is, beautiful metallic blue, like a glittering blue, which slowly transforms into black, looks beautiful. I mean, I have no complaints, but again, it would be nice to have at least another paint scheme option on this $8,700 bike. Now, let's dive into the specifications and let's see what do you get for $8,700. We can kick off with the frame and the fork on this bike. So you see, this is a carbon fiber HMX level carbon fiber frame and also HMX level carbon fiber fork. So this is top of the line, creme de la creme of carbon fiber frames that Scott can do. So you are absolutely getting a top-notch product here. Of course, there is internal cable routing, press fit bottom bracket on this frame, and 12mm through axles both front and the back. Also, I gotta mention here that the warranty on this carbon fiber frame is 5 years from Scott, and it's also 2 years for the carbon fiber fork. So this is a bit disappointing in my opinion. I believe that on these levels of the frames, HMX, Scott should be offering a lifetime warranty, and it same goes with carbon fiber forks on this HMX level. So this would be something very nice in the future if Scott can address and change. Now let's talk about the group set of this bike, which is absolutely one of the highlights. This is electronic Shimano Dura-Ace group set, the newest, greatest Shimano R9200. I mean, there's nothing I can add about it. This is the group set that professional bike riders are using, so everybody who's, at Tour de France, Giro d'Italia, Vuelta, majority of them are riding Shimano Dura-Ace electronic group set. This is a 12-speed group set, a semi-wireless group set. So basically it means that the shifters are wirelessly communicating with the rear mech, and then you have a rear mech connected with a cable to the front mech. Absolutely superb, creme de la creme group set. So rear mech, front mech, and the shifters, everything is the Shimano Dura-Ace R9200. Absolutely no complaints here from me. Now let's talk about the crankset on this bike. You're gonna get a Shimano's Dura-Ace R9200 crankset, 5236 crankset, absolutely top-notch, superb stuff, with the press-fit bottom bracket, Shimano's BB92 bottom bracket, again, superb thing. And this crankset is paired with the cassette, which is again Shimano's Dura-Ace cassette, 9200 12-speed cassette, and this is 1130 cassette. So you see immediately 1130 cassette, 5236 chainrings. I'm expecting basically no problems in climbing any steep mountains, but maybe in the future, if you want to change this cassette at the back, you could change it for something like 1132, for example. Chain, no cutting corners, Shimano Dura-Ace chain, 12-speed chain, superb stuff, absolutely superb. I'm so glad that Scott didn't cut any corners here on the chain and the cassette. Sometimes you can see it with some other bike manufacturers. They would, you know, go one level down, but this is all top-notch Dura-Ace components from Shimano. Braking performance on this bike is done by the Shimano hydraulic disc brakes, and these are the Shimano's Dura-Ace level hydraulic disc brakes with the Shimano's MT900 center lock rotors. So Ice Tech, Ice Freeze are the best creme de la creme that Shimano can do. 160 millimeters both front and the back. I mean, absolutely superb stuff. I have no complaints here. This heat dissipation is going to be absolutely excellent, and stopping power on these MT900 braking rotors, absolutely superb. Now we can talk a little bit about some smaller parts on this bike, like the handlebar and the stem. So in this case, you have a carbon handlebar and the stem, which is the Synchros Creston ICSL. This is a one-piece affair, so one-piece handlebar stem. I know why they've done it. It's primarily for the kind of aerodynamical reasons, reducing the drag, but also keep in mind that this will definitely limit your choices in the future if you want to change your handlebar and the stem, and also if you want to fine-tune your position on the bike, this will definitely limit your options. So just keep that in mind, although it is a carbon fiber piece, which is always very nice. Seat post, a Synchros Duncan SL Aero seat post. This should be a classical carbon fiber seat post, superb stuff. And you know always that carbon fiber seat post should be a standard on every bike today. Seat is the Synchros Belcara, a regular seat. I have no experience with this seat, and you know that seats are a personal preference. So if you got your own seat that you truly love, just please do keep it and mount it on this bike. Now let's talk about the wheelset on this bike. This is also one of the highlights of the bike, and this is the Zipp wheelset, Zipp 303 SE carbon fiber wheelset. So if we dive a little bit deeper into the specifications of this wheelset, you can immediately notice that this carbon fiber wheelset is of course compatible with hookless rim technology. It has hubs from, I'm guessing, Zipp. This is a 176 hub and 76D hubs. I have no experience with these hubs, but I would expect a good quality because Zipp usually makes good quality carbon fiber wheels. This is of course a tubeless ready and tubeless only wheel set for tubeless only tires, 45mm rim height and 23mm inside rim width. Of course, for the center lock disc brakes, this wheel set, and we have a total weight of the wheel set of 1,530 grams. Very competitive weight, very good wheel set. I have absolutely no complaints here, and also keep in mind that Zipp offers you a lifetime warranty on their carbon fiber wheel sets. This wheelset is wrapped in Schwalbe tires, so these are Schwalbe Pro 1 with a micro skin, 28mm tires, both front and the back, and I'm so glad that it's a 28mm tire because also this wheelset Zipp 303 is basically aerodynamically optimized for the 28mm tires, but you know that when you got a 28mm tires, you got so much more air volume and much smoother ride than, for example, 25mm tires. So absolutely great addition from Scott to include these 28mm tires. Now let's talk about the total weight of this bike. So you see the total weight is 7.26 kilograms. I am expecting this to be for the size medium. So for example, I would need size large in this case. So easily adding another 100 grams, we can call it 7.4 kilograms bike out of the box, which is very, very impressive in my opinion. Keep in mind that, you know, professional bikes with all the tricks they are doing on them are 6.8 kilograms, so this one 7.3 kilograms out of the box, very, very competitive and absolutely a lightweight climbing machine. So, in a summary, do I have any special complaints about this bike? I mean, absolutely no. There's nothing to complain about this bike. It's a proper super bike from Scott with the top-level carbon fiber frame and the fork, top-level Dura-Ace electronic Groupset, top-level carbon fiber wheels, and also top-level hydraulic disc brakes, Dura-Ace Shimano hydraulic disc brakes. It's a proper super bike, and it's definitely reflected in the price of $8,700 US. So if you got the money, definitely have a look at this Scott Superbike, and if you got a chance, definitely test it. You'll probably be nicely surprised. So I think this is gonna be it for today. I hope you like what I'm doing, and if you do, please do subscribe and hit that little like button so you're always also notified when I make a new video. And as always, I will see you soon in the next episode. Pura Vida.